The short answer is yes, I would. The long answer would be I would want to see who else or what other organizations or what other functions would be asking for the same favor. I believe that the easy answer to our state legislature, to our, pardon me, Gary, our city directors is everything is just, let's just raise taxes. Whoever can pay is going to pay for these things. I think, and I agree with Gary, that we have to look at more than just that certain function, and we also have to look at how we can cut in other places so that we can get rid of or minimize the demand for our tax dollars. Thank you.
I agree with Jake. You know, what we have to understand in Little Rock is it's not really the same as DC, but it's actually a little bit worse. You have the governor, who is the CEO of the state, who's a Democrat, and he's in charge of all the money, okay? And then we have the legislators, which is the second branch of government, and we're outnumbered 3-1. There are 75% of the legislators are Democrats. And so, you know, anytime you want to cut a tax, you know, and I introduce lots of them, okay? I introduce lots of exceptions. The Community Service Organization, is that the name of the Community Service League that buys kids clothes? Community?
You're right.
Service Organization, okay. I carried a bill for them several sessions ago. Any exemption, you know, the legislators are going to fight you on it, the governor's going to fight you on it. Any tax cut, I mean, you're going to get fought, you know, tooth and nail all the way. You know, we had a recession in '98 through 2002, whatever, and during that recession, we had to cut our budget from $250, $300 million minimum. And then during this last recession, we cut our budget another $300 million, okay? But last year, in '08, our budget was $4.2 billion, thereabouts. This year is $4.5 billion. That's $300 million more. So where is that money going? Okay, it's going to give people raises to increase the size of government. Okay, instead of raising our budget, you know, if we had real leadership down there, there was a conservative leadership, then they would cut that budget. We would cut that $300 million every year or whatever. We would put that into the highways and the schools and wherever it's needed. So. I want to thank you for allowing me to serve you the last 10 years in the Arkansas State Legislature. It's been one of the highlights of my life, and I thank you for putting your trust in me. It's been a humbling but the most rewarding experience of my life. My one term as state representative and 2 terms as state senator have been most enjoyable. This has been like a ministry for me, and the Lord's allowed me to get a lot done. My greatest joy is helping people. Many times DHS takes babies from drug situations or abusive situations, and I've been able to see these babies go to the grandparents rather than go to foster homes. I've helped a lot of people with Social Security, disabilities, unemployment, insurance, workers' comp, child custody, child support, driver's license, car titles, highway repair, taxes, TEFRA, food stamps, you name it. I've been there, and I've helped make a difference in thousands of Arkansans' lives. That's just part of the job. If you want to go to altes.com, ALTES.com, then you can say lists of bills that I've sponsored and co-sponsored, and lists of bills that I also am prepared to file if I'm elected next month. And you can see that it's a big job. It's a team effort. It takes 70 people to pass a bill. And so, wow. It's a team effort. It's not exactly like football, but it is a full contact sport. In education, we have gone from 49th to 10th in the last 6 years. Our Arkansas highways are some of the best, but we still need more.
Danny?
Okay, thank you.
I'd also like to say thank you once again for having us all here and asking the questions, great questions. I'd like to say in closing, I'm a born Arkansan and I got back to Fort Smith as fast as I possibly could. I was active duty in the Air Force in Germany flying F-16s. When I got out in 1989, I could have gone to any F-16 unit in this country. I came to Fort Smith first. They are the only ones I sent an application to. Bob Hardy, if you guys know Bob, interviewed me, said, who else did you apply to? I said, nobody else. I want to come to Fort Smith. I'm an Arkansan, I'm ready to come home. And he hired me on the spot. I don't have experience down in Little Rock. And I'm kind of proud I don't have experience in Little Rock. I was a citizen soldier for 30-something years, citizen soldier for 18 years, 10 years of that was active duty, 10 more on active duty, and I want to be a citizen politician. I think there's a reason why our state legislature does not meet every day. That's why, because we want smaller government, we want citizens, we want people that have work experience outside of government to do things. I've been attacked on, well, you don't have the seniority to go there, and I'm like, I'm glad I don't have the seniority to go there. But any of these guys at the front desk, or the front table here, they've never flown an F-16. So I think I've been able to fly an F-16 for 19 daggum years. I think I can learn how to pass a bill and vote on a bill and be smart enough. When I was the commander of the Guard, again, prior performance is the best indicator of future potential. When I was the commander of the Guard, I mean, I could have easily said, nope, I'm the boss, I'm the colonel, this is how we're going to do it. But I was smart enough to go to the people that turn the wrenches, that dig the ditches and build the buildings and ask, how is the best thing or how's the best way to get this thing accomplished? That is what I want to do in Little Rock when I get elected to the state legislature. Vote for J.R. Dallas District 63. Thank you very much. I beat the clock.
Mr. Campbell?